Your phone is dialing someone from your past without you. Do not look away. Do not dismiss this. That feeling in your stomach right now, that sudden tightness in your chest as you read these words, is confirmation. You were meant to be here, at this exact moment in time. You think you chose to stop scrolling, but your soul chose for you. It recognized a signal it has been waiting for years. Let's talk about your phone. You picked it up and it was doing something strange, wasn't it? It was in the middle of dialing a number. A name from your past. You stopped it, of course. You felt a jolt of confusion, maybe even a little fear. You brushed it off as a glitch, a mistake, a strange technical error. But you and I both know it was not. That was not a malfunction. That was a sign. That was the first crack in a dam that is about to break wide open in your life. The universe is tired of waiting for you to make a move, so it is making the move for you. It is forcing a connection that was wrongfully severed a long, long time ago. Think about that person. The name on the screen. Why them? Why now? Because they are connected to a promise that was stolen from you. A blessing that was diverted from your path by someone you trusted. This event, this strange phone call, is the first trumpet blast announcing a divine correction. This is not a plan for next month or next week. The spiritual gears are already turning, and the first undeniable proof that this is real will be shown to you before the sun sets tonight. Before the sky turns dark where you are, you will receive a message, see a symbol, or hear a name that directly connects to this situation. It is already on its way to you. You have felt like a ghost in your own life for so long. You walk through rooms, you talk to people, you smile, but there is a part of you that is always watching from a distance. You feel like an observer, even among those you are supposed to be closest to. That is not an accident. That is your spirit telling you that the life you are living is not the one that was originally designed for you. A piece of your destiny was cut out, and you have been living with that invisible wound ever since. It's the reason you feel a quiet sadness when you should be happy. It's the reason you look in the mirror and sometimes don't recognize the person staring back. You are the one who gives pieces of yourself to everyone, your energy, your time, your support. You are the one who holds things together. But when you are alone, in the dead of night, you feel the hollowness. Who pours back into your cup? I see you. I see the weight you carry when no one is looking. I see the silent tears you have shed over a loss you couldn't even name. You just knew something was taken from you. Today, you give it a name. The person who did this to you is not a stranger. That is the hardest part of this truth. It is someone who has eaten at your table. Someone who has likely offered you advice, patted you on the back, and pretended to be in your corner. They carry a quiet jealousy in their heart that is so deep, it has become a poison. Years ago, they saw a light in you, an opportunity that was yours and yours alone. They knew it would elevate you, and in their fear and their own emptiness, they could not allow it. So they spoke a word against you. They planted a seed of doubt. They created a misunderstanding between you and the person your phone was trying to call. That person was not your enemy. They were a key. And this jealous soul hid that key from you. They created a story, a lie, that made you turn away from your own blessing. And you have been walking a harder path ever since, not knowing that your journey was supposed to be easier, more joyful. The timeline for this lie has expired. The grace that was covering their deception is being lifted right now, as you read these words. Their world is about to be shaken, because the truth you carry is a divine fire, and it is about to be ignited. The universe is dialing that number because the person on the other end is finally ready to hear the truth. Their heart has been softened, their eyes are being opened, and the lie they were told is beginning to crumble in their memory. This is why everything has felt so difficult for you lately. The struggle with money. The feeling of being stuck in one place. The relationships that feel draining. You have been fighting a spiritual battle without knowing who the real enemy was. You've been blaming yourself, thinking you weren't good enough, or smart enough, or deserving enough. But how can you win a race when someone has tied your legs together in the dark? How can you thrive when a spiritual thief has been secretly taking from your harvest? The injustice ends now. The exposure of this individual will not be loud and chaotic. It will be quiet and complete. It will be a series of undeniable truths that surface like bubbles rising to the top of still water. They will expose themselves. Their own words will trap them. A message they send to the wrong person. An old document discovered by accident. A slip of the tongue in a casual conversation. The web of lies they have carefully maintained for years is about to unravel with a single pull of a divine thread. You will not have to lift a finger to fight them. Your victory was already decided. Your role now is to prepare to receive what was always yours. I need you to do something very specific. This is not a game. This is an act of spiritual alignment. Find a key. Any key you own. A house key, a car key, a key to a lockbox. It does not matter. Hold it tightly in your left hand, the hand that receives. Feel the cold metal. Feel its ridges and its shape. This key represents the access that was denied to you. Close your eyes. I want you to say these words out loud, just a whisper is enough. The door that was locked to me is now opened. That is it. That is the command. You have just sent a signal through the heavens. You have just authorized the angels assigned to your case to move. The reversal is not coming, it is already happening. The confession is already forming on their lips. The evidence is already making its way to the surface. It is tied to the setting of the sun tonight. That is your sign. When the last sliver of light disappears from the sky, the power that protected their secret will disappear with it. Do not be surprised when you feel a sudden sense of peace wash over you this evening. That is the feeling of your spirit recognizing that the battle is over. You are entering a season of restoration. But there are many who will not understand this. They are the scrollers, the doubters, the ones who see a message like this and mock it. They are spiritually blind. They cannot see the divine chessboard. This message was a frequency, and your soul was tuned to it. That is why you are still here. You felt the truth in it. To claim this unfolding victory and to anchor it in the physical world, I want you to type in the comments right now, the key is in my hand. This is more than just words. It is a declaration. It is you telling the universe that you are ready. You are aligning your will with the divine will. It is the final seal on a promise that is now being fulfilled. Do it now. The spiritual window for this specific instruction is closing rapidly. Wait. Pause this. Do not type anything yet. I was about to tell you the next step, but something has shifted. A more urgent truth is being shown to me right now, a layer beneath the one I just revealed. This is a secret that is only being released for those of you who have made it to this exact second of the video. The others have clicked away. The doubters are gone. This is just for you. This is the inner circle information. Go to a window. Look outside. It does not matter if it is day or night. I want you to find one thing that is moving. A car driving by. A leaf rustling in the wind. A bird flying across the sky. Just focus on that single point of movement for 5 seconds. That movement represents the hidden current of this situation, the part the enemy does not want you to see. That motion is a living symbol of the plan that is happening behind the scenes. You see, I spoke of a person, an antagonist who built a wall between you and your destiny. But what I was not shown until this very moment is that they did not act alone. There was a second person, a quiet partner. Someone you would never, ever suspect. This person did not speak the lie, but they validated it with their silence. They knew the truth and they watched you suffer, and they did nothing. They benefited from your loss. This is the secret within the secret. Your phone was not just dialing a name, it was trying to expose a network. It was highlighting a conspiracy against your rising. This second person is the true shadow, the one pulling the strings from a distance. The first antagonist is about to be exposed, yes, but this second person is the one you need to watch. They are the one who will be thrown into a panic when the first one falls. This changes everything. The timeline has just been accelerated. Your act of watching that single point of movement has activated a spiritual tripwire. This second person, this silent partner, has just felt a wave of inexplicable fear wash over them, wherever they are. They don't know why, but their spirit knows it has been seen. They are going to make a mistake in the next 2 hours. They are going to reach out to the first person, the liar, in a panic. They are going to send a text, make a call, try to make sure their secret is still safe. That communication is the final piece of evidence God is waiting for. You do not need to see it. You just need to know it is happening. Your awareness is your power. The game is now on a completely different level. Because you have received this hidden truth, you are no longer a victim in this story. You are now an active participant in this divine sting operation. You have been deputized by the heavens. Your silence and your stillness are now your most powerful weapons. Over the next 2 hours, do not engage in any arguments. Do not respond to any provocations. The enemy will try to distract you, to pull you into a low-vibration emotional state to stop you from watching what is about to unfold. You must hold your peace. This peace is a shield. The secret knowledge you now possess is a sword. Those who scrolled past this video are operating on old information. They are praying for a simple victory. But you have been shown the enemy's true battle plan. You are being positioned for a total restoration, not just a partial one. This is why you felt that pull to stay. This is why the other videos did not hold your attention. Your spirit knew that the real meat of the message was here, waiting for you past the halfway point. This is your reward for your faith. This is your reward for your patience. The signs will now be different for you. You will not just see a random symbol. You will see a pair of things. 2 birds sitting together. 2 cars of the same color parked next to each other. 2 people walking in perfect sync. This is the universe confirming to you that you have seen the truth of the 2 conspirators. It is a secret nod from God, telling you, I see that you see. This is a level of communication reserved only for the chosen. You have now stepped into that circle. Your next action must be precise. To seal this deeper knowledge and to declare your authority over both of these individuals, I want you to type a new phrase in the comments. Do not type what I said before. That command has been superseded. Type, I see the shadow. This is a silent declaration that you are aware of the full truth. It is a message to the heavens that you are ready to receive the full victory. It will bind the hands of the shadow enemy and bring their panicked mistake into the light even faster. Do this now. This is the real key. The climax of this situation will be more profound than you can imagine. With the shadow player now flushed out of hiding by your spiritual awareness, the entire house of cards they built will collapse at once. The person your phone was dialing, the gatekeeper, will not just have a change of heart. They will be compelled by an overwhelming spiritual force to seek you out. They will come to you with the truth, not as a hesitant confession, but as an urgent need to clear their own conscience. They will bring with them the proof of the lie, and more importantly, the proof of the silent partner's involvement. A letter, an old journal entry, a saved message they had forgotten about. They will lay it all before you. And in that moment, the years of quiet pain, the feeling of being lost, the sense of a missing piece of your life will all make sense. It will be a moment of such clarity that it will feel like you are waking up from a long, confusing dream. You will see the path that was meant for you, and you will see that it is not too late to step onto it. The blessing that was diverted is not gone. It has been held in a heavenly trust for you, and it has been accumulating interest. What you are about to receive is far greater than what was originally stolen. And I want to tell you, this is not a fantasy. Just this Tuesday, a woman in Scottsdale, Arizona, felt this same energy. She was estranged from her sister because of a lie a cousin had told years ago. She followed this exact guidance, she recognized the secret, she made the declaration. Yesterday afternoon, her sister called her, crying. She had found a box of old letters while cleaning, letters from the cousin that detailed the entire deception. They proved the cousin had been systematically turning them against each other to maintain control of a family business. The sister is on a plane right now to see her. The restoration is happening. Do you understand what I am telling you? It is your turn. This is your moment. Do not let this blessing pass you by. Do not let the doubt that the enemy is trying to plant in your mind right now take root. The fact that you are still here, reading this final paragraph, is all the proof you need. This was a divine appointment. Now you must act. The first thing you must do is share this video. There is someone in your life who is going through a similar secret betrayal and they need to see this. When you press that share button, you are not just sending a video, you are sending a rescue mission. You are being an agent of divine intervention in their life. Do not hesitate. Let your spirit guide you on who to send it to. Secondly, I want you to watch this video again from the very beginning. Now that you have the secret knowledge of the two enemies, you will hear things in the first half that you missed before. Words will jump out at you. A new layer of meaning will be revealed that will give you the final piece of strategy you need for the coming days. The prophecy is layered, and you have only peeled back the first two layers. Go back to the start. Something you missed will strike you with the force of lightning the second time. Finally, to place the ultimate seal of divine authority and protection over your life and your coming restoration, type Amen in the comments below. Let it be your final word on this matter. A statement of faith that it is already done. The battle is over. Your victory is assured. Welcome to the beginning of your real life. Amen.